Hi, so my voice is so raspy. So I'm P with the T. And so today I am doing a YouTube video because I need to talk about, yes, I'm smoking my black. So today I need to do a video, just kind of talking about, let me crack the door. Oh, the door is kind of cracked. But anyways, I'm also testing out my mic, but I needed to get into the content creator space, and I needed to do a video because all the girls are doing videos and everybody's making money, and I'm not making any money. I'm just constantly popping in and out. So I need to be consistent, and considering on TikTok, I have to be consistent to even be able to, it's a faster pace, pay, with, I guess, like a few, you post a few times in that week, and by then you already at monetization state. So that's where I'm trying to be. So I'll start here because on recording on my phone, it seems to be a little better. I get a little more open freedom space. Anyway, so I need to be on here, and I need to come on here just talking about, I guess, what I'm going through. One, I be afraid of the camera, and I have social anxiety real bad. I used to didn't have that, but I think because I'm pretty, so, and I'm funny and I'm cool, so people kind of put a status or on me all my life. So um by the time I walk in the room and I'm just being mean, people already like want me to be what they want me to be, and if I don't conform, it's a problem. So um it's like I'm beat down spiritually. So it runs me from being on the camera in a space that I never used to be afraid of. Also, I went through domestic violence. So jumping on a camera, I was amongst the Hebrew Israelite community. And when I wanted to leave my son father, they wanted me to pretty much hush. So they were like stalking me on social platforms and then confront me in my face, in person, if they would see me, to the point where sometimes it almost got physical. And these are men and even women. So they would stalk my social platforms. So if I'm like speaking about it, even without sharing my son father name, it kind of ran me from the camera, ran me from social sites. So kind of getting back out there. Then by me going through domestic violence, I kind of hid from my family and friends and even colleagues. So for like maybe like 6 years. So I'm kind of getting out there now. In the last 3 years, I've been still like really tiptoeing. So it's been hard to make videos, to talk about it, to kind of put things in perspective for people to understand. It's been hard to stay consistent. And I am a mother out of my toxic ass relationship. So I walk away as a mom. My son is 5 years old now. When I left, he was 2, about to turn 3, a few months. He's 5 now, and it's been the longest journey of a lifetime. Just even on the everyday spaces of being a mom, and then doing it by myself, and in a new city and state. So, because I dipped. So that's a whole nother story, because I left discreetly with different programs and resources helping me to escape the situation I was in with my son's father. So I also just kind of stayed back from social media because of that as well. But because I'm in a space with me healing, I need to talk about it, and I need to talk about it out loud. So I figure maybe I could put a video out with just talking, I guess, because I'm really trying to heal, and I'm going through so many tests that I'm just everywhere. Like, I just want to cry today. Some days I'm good. Like yesterday, I was super good. Just having great energies, positive mindsets, feeling good, looking good, smelling good. Okay. But then today I wake up and I was already trying to avoid a situation with a certain person because I kind of realized that they were no longer friends for me. They didn't fit in my space. And then I was given a phone call out the blue about a baby. Well, first it was about the drama. Then it was about saying that the baby needed an ambulance because the baby couldn't breathe. I get there, the baby's good. Ambulance, me and the ambulance walking at the same time. The ambulance checked the baby out. The baby's good. Next thing I know, I'm getting asked about it. Which I got a phone call yesterday and I ignored it. I mean, I ignored the drama, but I answered the call. However, I got approached today about it early as my son went to school. So, I really don't have time for the bull. But I was approached, and kind of kept getting asked, like, what's up? I'm steady saying it's too early. I don't do drama, and I definitely don't do it in the rising, but if you catch me at a later time, maybe we can discuss, But if it's going to be any drama and yelling and all that, I just don't do it. Still got asked. So, I eventually, like tried to tiptoe into answering it, like, well, I already kind of said what I said yesterday to her. I really don't know. This is another person's orchestrating the conversation. It's a mother and daughter, and they're I'm friends with them. I was. Anyways, the mother is constantly asking. I'm constantly diverting it, trying for the most part, but I'm feeling pressured to answer. So then, I pretty much kind of like I said, what I say? Yeah, I already answered this yesterday. I'm not understanding Wool. And then it just kind of, the daughter started speaking. Long story short, I really just fell back from kicking it with them because I just didn't feel like they supported me and my son. People get to acting funny when it come to events. Some I understand you can't come to. I'm not one of them. But then when you're just trying to play me and you're trying to play with my son, I just don't think that's okay. And so I just don't support it if it don't support me. We don't have to beef. We don't have to go back and forth. It's none of that. We're not going to fight. I'm a woman. I don't play games like that. I am a woman. So, with that being said, communication is first for me. I'm not doing all that. It started being where people start yelling. I feel back. I don't feel like I need to explain to you why I'm falling back if you're the one pushing the behavior out there. If you acting funny when I'm inviting you places or you having parties for your children and we can hang out any other day, you could not have a plan. I'm asking about what you're doing. And then when it's time to have a get together, a gathering, a party, what have you, you don't invite me and my son. I'm not one for entertaining. So with that being said, I'm not going to entertain it. I see how you moving. I move back. It is what it is. Two different speeds. But why do we need to have a conversation about it just so you can have a space to scream and yell and do all that in my space? And I just felt so overwhelmed with it because the space that I'm in, I just don't have time. I'm a whole mother at 38, dude. Of a 5-year-old. I didn't have a baby young, and so it's and I'm a single mother, from the situation I was in, from a choice that I made with being with a toxic ass man from the jump. You know what I mean? So I take accountability to that. But for the most part, I'm good on the drama. I'm good on anything that ain't in my path to serving me in a nutshell, serving God in my journey. This is my journey. And so, you know, I deserve to be here, and I deserve to hold my head up high in doing so. Okay, somebody, you know, I deserve that. I put in work to get here. So, you know, I deserve peace and happiness. You know what I mean? And that shit really blew my whole day to where I ain't had no energy today. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe I need to get on here and talk about just mothering and talk about life, because I left out that house, locked the door, and I kept saying, if we gonna do all, I can't do the yelling and you asking me a question, I get ready to speak, you cutting me off, you screaming in my face, it's like you getting close. I can't do it. It feels like I'm Isaiah. I'm losing Isaiah. I can't hear, I can't think. It's too much, you know. So I was locked the door and left. Like, but I was so hot because it was so much. Um, Two people talking at me and at each other and screaming, and I'm just like, it just threw me and blew me. Okay, and I'm like, my place so full. Like, I can't speak for other people, but I can only speak for myself. And just adulting is so surreal. We already in brown. You understand me? We already got everything against us from when we open our eyes. As long as we breathing, with everything that's going on and taking place, like, and things that I have to do and build and you know, for me and my son, certain things is just like not worth it. And I was so hot when I left. I pulled over and I just had to cry and call my friend, one of my best friends from college, and you know, she just, you know, really poured into me, you know, with understanding everybody, you know, don't walk in the same light, and that's real. So, you know, I understood that logic, but yeah, you know, I just want to start coming on here so I can pretty much vent. Hopefully it can help me vent and help me see where I am in my growth and other people's, because this journey is so much. Who knew all that crying to be a grown up? Can't wait till girl, bye. This is real. Shit is so hard. And I'm over here like, what? Like, what? I can't even, like, I barely can do my hair and stuff. What's going on? I like to be fine. Why is motherhood taking me out? So, thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. Sorry. Come to my page, y'all, if y'all interested in what I got to talk about, because I need to be on here. Obviously, I'm cute. Some days I'm looking rough, baby. It's giving the mama off holiday heart. Okay. So hopefully, you know, I can keep it up, because I do deal with a lot, and the trauma and the triggers is what I need to discuss. The trauma and the triggers, so that I can heal and I can be at my best level, because that's what's most important out here anyway. So that I can be a better parent for my son and for myself. Like, I'm a baddie from the inside out, you know what I'm saying? And with that being said, like, maybe I meet other baddies on here, you know, and maybe y'all can help me elevate. I can help y'all. We can probably even link up. Who knows, you know? I ain't gonna give too much too fast. This first video. But all I'm saying is, welcome to my channel. Welcome to my page. Hopefully you guys like this. If this video seemed too Android for you, it is. It's very much government. It is, in the other one in the house on the charger. So we're going to be operating off these different cameras and seeing how they do until I can get another camera. And until then, I'm here, y'all. And I'm just trying to elevate. So see y'all on my next video. I guess. See you on the next video. And praise the Lord for me jumping on here today, because this was so hard to do, y'all. Like, coming on here was so hard. I just want to say that. It was not easy. And for those that can just jump on the camera, girl, jump on the camera. Ooh, see what I'm saying? Hold on. See what I'm saying? I was jumping on the camera. I was so jumping on the camera. Now I'm getting back to the camera and, you know, okay, let me see if I can hold this up. Hold on. There we go. So I'm jumping back on this camera, and I am trying to stay on here and stay consistent with at least a post a day. This is my goal this week. So today's Monday. We're going to do this and see how this goes, see how this flow. And if y'all like it, come back. If you don't, I'll wait. I ain't going to do that one. Peace, y'all. Peace.